Us in Harare as we continue to cover the build-up to those historic elections on Monday, and Peter Ndoro is there for us. He's getting a sense of what the scene is, what people are saying ahead of those polls on Monday. Peter, good evening to you. You're in Harare. What's the feeling you're getting from people there?
Natasha, thanks very much indeed. And let me tell you, we're coming from a very chilly Harare this evening. But what we do have is this majestic moonlight, which is partially eclipsed. And I suppose in some cultures, this is quite auspicious. I wonder if this isn't a sign about some of the things that are going to be happening in this country, particularly once this election happens. And I've been in the country a few hours already. And one thing is quite clear, is that people want something different. Whether it's a renewed or reformed ZanuPF, or whether it is a change in the form of MDC or other political parties, most people in the country want something new. They are hopeful that something might come out of these elections, but also, depending on who you talk to, their candidate is going to win. So the tensions are starting to build. The excitement is also there, but one can get a sense that this election, perhaps more than others in the past, are going to be very participated by the people on the ground. A lot of things have been happening, but a lot of excitement as well about what's going to be happening over the weekend, the last rallies. The Zimbabwe Electoral Commission itself, of course, is saying that they're ready to produce an election. And in fact, there's been talk already about how quickly they might be able to produce some results. And we got an exclusive soundbite from Dr. Qubani Moyo, who's the ZEC commissioner. And this is what he said about when he thinks the results will be able to be announced.
We are supposed to announce the results, the presidential, within 5 days of the election, and certainly will deliver that. By the 4th of August, Zimbabweans and the world will know from the commission who is the president of Zimbabwe.
Are you confident you will deliver the presidential results on the 4th?
We are very, very confident that we have put systems in place for the transmission of the results, such that we'll be able to announce by the 4th. It can actually be earlier than the 4th.
So that was Dr. Qubani Moyo, a ZEC commissioner, saying that those results could be out as soon as the 4th of August. So a lot of anticipation around that. But tomorrow is going to be the last final push for the major political parties as they hold their final rallies. President Mnangagwa is going to be doing his last sort of rally at the National Sports Stadium. And all expectations are is that that's going to be pretty full, but not too far away from us where we are now. Also in Harare, Nelson Chamisa, the president of the MDC Alliance, will also be holding his rally. So I guess people are going to be seeing just how many numbers they'll be able to bring to their final rallies. But whatever happens tomorrow and over the weekend, the key is going to be what happens on Monday when they go to the votes. We also believe that President Mnangagwa is going to be meeting with women at the Harare International Conference Center tomorrow. And this is organized by women supporting the president. The women's vote is a very important one because of the sheer numbers of female voters. So a lot of anticipation, a lot to talk about, and a lot to cover. And we'll be bringing you all of that and more from Harare and Bulawayo over the coming days. And that's where we'll cross back to the studio for now.